Welcome back to Hawaii Untold, where we uncover the hidden stories and legends of the Hawaiian Islands. In today's episode, we're diving into the mysterious and controversial topic of Niihau, also known as Hawaii's Forbidden Island. If you've ever wondered why this island is so off limits, stick around because we're about to reveal a side of Hawaii you won't find in the usual travel guides. Niihau, just 17 miles off the coast of Kauai, holds a special place in Hawaiian history and culture. But for most of us, it's one of those places that remains shrouded in mystery. Why is it closed to the public? Why is this tiny island often called the Forbidden Island so different from the other islands in Hawaii? Let's explore. To start, Niihau isn't just any island. It has been privately owned by the Robinson family since 1864, when the island was bought for just $10,000, around $200,000 today. The Robinsons, an American family, have managed the island for generations, but their decision to keep it largely closed to outsiders has sparked curiosity and frustration. So what's the reason behind this? One of the key factors is preservation. Niihau is home to fewer than 200 people, many of whom are native Hawaiians who have lived there for centuries. The island is like a time capsule, holding on to the traditions, language, and customs of old Hawaii. The residents of Niihau still speak Hawaiian as their primary language, something you rarely see in modern Hawaii. By limiting outside influence, the Robinson family ensures that the Hawaiian culture on Niihau remains intact and shielded from the rapid commercialization and tourism that have transformed the other islands. The second reason for Niihau's isolation is its fragile environment. The island is home to rare wildlife, plants, and ecosystems, many of which are found nowhere else on Earth. The environment is incredibly delicate, and the Robinson family, in collaboration with conservationists, has taken steps to protect the land from the damage caused by unchecked tourism. The island is a sanctuary for nature, and opening it up to mass tourism could potentially disrupt its delicate balance. But it's not just about protecting culture and the environment. Niihau's isolation also has a political and personal component. Over the years, there have been tensions between the island's residents and the government. With the island being privately owned, the Robinsons have maintained strict control over who can visit. The residents themselves, who live off the land, prefer to keep things simple and self-sustaining. They live with limited outside interference, and for many, this way of life is something they deeply cherish. Now let's talk about the few people who do get to visit Niihau. The island's gates aren't completely locked. Every now and then, a select few are allowed to step foot on the island, but access is tightly controlled. The Robinson family offers limited tours, which are primarily reserved for friends, family, or those with special permission. These tours typically consist of guided hunts for wild game like goats or pigs, and visitors must follow the rules that are designed to protect the island and its residents. You won't find traditional tourist activities like shopping or lounging on the beach here. It's a very different kind of experience, one that's not for the faint of heart. Niihau has also been the subject of controversy over the years. Some argue that the Robinsons' decision to keep the island closed to the public is a form of exclusion, limiting access to a beautiful and unique part of Hawaii. There's been tension around the idea that the island remains inaccessible to most Hawaiians, as well as the global public, while a select few can experience its beauty. It raises questions about land ownership, accessibility, and the right to experience Hawaii in its purest form. Yet despite the criticisms, there's a certain respect that comes with Niihau's isolation. There's something poetic about the fact that in an age of hyperconnectivity, there is still a place in the world that remains untouched. It's a rare and beautiful example of the importance of preserving something so precious and unique. So what does the future hold for Niihau? The Robinson family's commitment to keeping the island private is clear. But as time goes on, the pressures of tourism and outside interest will undoubtedly continue to build. Will the island remain a sanctuary, or will it eventually open its gates to the world? No one knows for sure, but for now, Niihau remains one of the last untouched places in Hawaii. A glimpse into what the islands might have been like before mass tourism changed everything. In the end, Niihau is a living testament to Hawaii's rich history, culture, and natural beauty. It's a place that reminds us of what's at stake when we prioritize the preservation of land, culture, and tradition over profit and exploitation. Niihau's closed doors hold a powerful message, a reminder that sometimes the most valuable things are the ones we cannot touch. Thanks for joining us on this journey to one of Hawaii's most mysterious and fascinating places. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more untold stories from the Hawaiian Islands. Until next time, aloha.